National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. His way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football. Right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Mills. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Ross Blacklock able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. He's got room to run past the 20. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
And this time they were waiting for him before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. 20, 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and goal from the 1. They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield now, Lawrence. He dumps it to Hyde. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mills now. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And he'll find the rookie from Michigan, Nico Collins. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On the option, they go with Johnson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. One more time with Lindsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Phillip Lindsay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action with Lawrence. Ertz has it left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zach Ertz, 34 yards, and the Jaguars are back within a score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Off the play fake, Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. The rookie was trying. To push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, 41 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Hello. I might look now.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. A first throw now for the backup Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
I don't know if it's working. Ugh.
Now Watson. Escaping the... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Watson. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
To speak to the screen. Yeah.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm going to try these out. I have not tried these, so we'll see how it goes.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long. Go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn. Chargers are beating the Raiders 20-0.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
John Brown.
This is going to be caught. It's John Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the... Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
But I gotta stop.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, what the heck? That is not the play I wanted.
Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Nope.
It's complete around right side. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Who's going to have that? Oh, it's Harrison.
Robinson.
All right.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Alrighty. Now just going to play good defense.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Justin Herbert, 3 touchdowns. Alright. Let's get Wingard out of here. He is slow. It's only Jenkins.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Quick throw to Collins.
Was a little bit
that one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Come on, lock down defense here.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Oh.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ooh, Raiders.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On 1st and 10, Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Yes.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
2 people watching.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, shoot.
Escaping the pressure right.
And
he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Let's try to get this there.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
If I
sliding
can.
out of the pocket.
I don't know if I can.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. No. Jacob Harris, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, shout out to Trev for telling me about this Harris tight end. 90 speed.
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete.
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
No.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And this almost
I got so lucky.
Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
I gotta stop posting things. Please don't whack it, sir. Alright.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Wow. Damn, Trev, did you lose? It's 21-10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal.
Let's go.
They're not happy about it.
Let's go.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. It's Miller complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
And I could put Chris Claybrooks in, but...
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw.
Yes!
He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I'm scared. Tonight, maybe?
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And
the throw going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
I already have my subs in.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Scared to throw right now.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Watson now going to run the option right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Watson. It's complete. It's Miller.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back to throw, Watson. And he fires one. It's intercepted.
Yes.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Okay, Ertz.
And he finds his tight
I don't know
end. It's
why he
Ertz.
really
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So a nice throw there. And CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs. And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter,
touchdown,
keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Lawrence. Flushed out right.
Risky.
No.
No.
So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Still on 3-4. Let's go back to that.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That's caught out wide by Cooks. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now left side, completion was tight in. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Oh, Brandon Cooks. Okay.
And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Hey, I haven't done an interception since first quarter, guys. Yay. Exciting.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watson off play action. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's going to be too high.
No, he had a wide receiver open on the left.
He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. 3rd down here.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. Going up top for Miller.
CJ. Yes. CJ Henderson.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Alright, I just can't make dumb decisions.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And a dump off here to Robinson.
Okay, Robinson.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I don't know what's up with the running in Madden 22, but I cannot run. At least in that.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. That one looks like he'll throw here. To Chenault on the slant. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now,
why is he not calling time out?
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
Nope.
To his right. And he'll just get rid of him.
Oh, come on. That was risky.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Now Lawrence.
Well, let's go.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
A nice completion there for the 1st down.
Well,
Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
If I can do it.
And now Chenault on the end around. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That came back. That's what matters.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
I'm tempted to try to score, but then at the same time,
from the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
I'm surprised Buccaneers do lost. It's pretty good.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football,
yeah,
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you.
These commentators suck.
So for Jacksonville, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Houston, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Oh, yeah. My rushing stats ain't the best. I mean, I got 1 touchdown with Robinson. Oh, yeah. Laviska. Hey, Colorado. Zach Ertz. DJ Shark. Kind of a disappointing game. How does my best O-lineman give up a sack? Defense. Did not have a sack. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, Josh Allen. 1 interception for Henderson, Jenkins, Griffin, Henderson, Miles Jack. And how many fumbles did I have? Just 1 fumble recovery. Kicking. 2 field goals made. 3 extra points made. Let's see, Griffin. Let's go slide. Acceleration, awareness, man coverage, play recognition. Not bad. Trevor Lawrence. I gotta go strong arm. Awareness. Oh, let's go with throw power. Let's freaking go. What's it at now? 92. Yeah, Quarterman, I don't really care about you, sorry. Took the dub. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'll take staff points every day of the week. I want an attribute upgrade. Oh, let's go. Deep accuracy. What's it at now? Also, there's my age reset. 78 overall now. Deep, 84. Let's look at all the games. Passing leaders. Matthew Stafford, 6 touchdowns. Damn. Hey, Laviska, number 1 in receiving leaders. 223 yards, 1 touchdown. Wish I could have gotten him another one, but that's the only thing I have. Hopefully Laviska gets player of the week, but it's probably not because he only had 1 touchdown. It's probably going to be on the AFC. Ooh, actually it might be him. Unless someone else in the AFC does really good. Only the NFC players did really good so far, but not many of the AFC teams have played. Alright. Well, there's nothing else to do other than celebrate by going to bed or playing another game. We will find out.